Hi everyone, I have a new nail polish video series for you guys. I am still going to do beautiful beginnings and I still have my tutorial series. I'm almost done with my NHL series after like 2 years, but I'm almost done. But I thought I would just give myself a little bit of a project for my videos, again, just to do a little theme and stuff like that. I kind of enjoy doing stuff like this, so yeah, I saw this originally on Miss Hollyberry's channel, and Miss Hollyberry's has great videos. She just hit 1,000 subscribers, by the way, so congratulations, Holly. And I will link her down below. She was the one that originally started doing this, and it's her series called the Roy G. BIV series, and she has videos for her favorite nail polishes in each of those Roy G. BIVs, so each color. And I thought that was a great idea because she explains in her video that she gets asked all the time what her favorite nail polishes are, and it's really hard for her to pick, as it is for a lot of us that have a ton of nail polish. It's hard for us to pick our #1 nail polish. So she thought she would start making videos based on color, and I thought that was an excellent idea, so I kind of stole that from her and I'm going to do them here. So again, please go check her out. She has great videos. She is a very hard-working law student as well, so she's a great influence on me, at least. I figured if Holly can make videos and do blog posts and Tumblr posts and tweet and go to law school and do it all, then I can at least just get my undergrad degree and make videos and go to work. So yeah, please go check her out. She's amazing. She has a great opinion on a lot of things, and she has a super cool sense of humor, and she has really pretty nails. Like, her nail shape is like really nice. So yeah, go and check her out. That last part was a little weird, I'm sorry. But I have the beginning of my Roy G. BIV series for you guys with red nail polishes today. I will have a video for each color category, including like neutrals and top coats, I guess, at the end, like glitters, although I may just clump glitters into like whatever color they are, but yeah. Today is red. Some of these you guys are probably gonna guess because I talk about them all the time, like this first one. My ultimate all-time favorite red nail polish is OPI's Smitten with Mittens. This is the most beautiful Christmassy red with gold glitter, and I can't, there's nothing that compares. It's absolutely my favorite red nail polish of all time. I'm gonna shake it up because this one's just been sitting for a while. I will never, I don't think, ever find a red nail polish that I love as much as this one because it's just so pretty and so unique. This was part of the OPI Christmas collection in 2009, and it was just, I don't know, I fell in love with it, and I recently gave some of my friends some, so I don't have as many backups as I used to. I used to have like 5, but now I have like 2. So yeah, this is my all-time, of them all, favorite red nail polish. Closely after that is the Chanel red nail polish in Rouge Fatale. I personally think that Chanel does classic reds the best out of any brand because it's Chanel, and this nail polish is just, it's just beautiful. It is just the perfect rich red cream nail polish. It's not a jelly finish, so there's not any sort of hint of translucence in it, and it just applies beautifully, and it was expensive, but I love this one. And then the other red nail polish that I absolutely love, and I don't wear very much anymore because I don't have a backup of it, is the MAC nail polish in Bad Fairy. This was part of the, I think this was part of the Venomous Villains collection, but it's just a super pretty glass fleck red nail polish, and it's just unlike any other red nail polish that I own, and it just looks magical on the fingers. So those are like my top 3. The other ones I will show you kind of clumped in color. I'll go from lightest to darkest. Of the lighter reds, MAC's Scorcher is one of my favorites as well. It's sort of a more corally toned red. It's really similar to Cajun Shrimp by OPI, but I like this one more. I think the finish is less, it's more of a jelly finish than it is a cream finish, and I think OPI's is more of a cream. And it's just, this one screams summer to me, and I really, really like it. So that is MAC's Scorcher. Going a little bit darker, but still sort of on the brighter red side, is Comet Loves Cupid by OPI, which is virtually the same as Color So Hot It Burns by OPI, but it's just a bright Christmassy red cream color. This was also a holiday color, but you can still find Color So Hot It Burns because it was I think it was a Swiss collection nail polish. But it's just very bright, very pretty. It's also really similar to Zoya's Sookie and Julep's January, but this one, just for me, this one, the formula is a little bit easier to work with, and the big brush helps a million times more than just your standard nail polish color. So this one, in terms of brighter reds, is definitely a color that I reach for more often than the other ones that I said. Another really reflective color that reminds me of Bad Fairy but isn't the same is The Show Must Go On by OPI, which was a burlesque color. It's one of the glass flecks as well. Very, very pretty. Got that same sort of multi-dimensional glitter, but it's just not as intense as Bad Fairy. This is Bad Fairy. This is The Show Must Go On. And they're similar, but they're not exactly the same. I do reach for this one, though, when I'm in the mood for Bad Fairy, because this is still more accessible than Bad Fairy is. Going down the line again, I have a red glitter from Nubar, which is called Fire Sparkle, and it's just the perfect ruby red glitter. This color is readily available on Nubar's website, but it's just, I wrote a blog post about it once, and in those movies about like ancient times, if you ever watch a movie on like ancient Egypt or whatever, and there's like jewels in a little hidden temple somewhere, and that noise that they always make in those movies, that's sort of the noise that played in my head when I first saw this. It's just a very, very jewel-like red on the nail. And it looks like crushed rubies on your nails, and it's just really, really pretty. So this is probably one of my favorite red glitters. Going one step darker again, I have a holographic nail polish from Ozotic for you guys, and it's number 518, and it is a red, just a beautiful, again, another sort of jewel tone, like a ruby red, but it's hollow, and it's stunning. On the sort of more red cream and jelly side, it's actually more of a jelly. This is OPI St. Petersburgundy, which is actually one of the first reds that I ever bought when I started collecting nail polish. And it is just, it's a blue toned red. It's a classic color, and it's not a cream, so it's not as strong as the Chanel one is on the nail. It's got a little bit of squishiness to it, so I really like that for that reason. Another dark red jelly color is Le Métier de Beauté's Dynamique, and it is very, very small and very expensive, but it is just, it's a jelly red. It's slightly darker than St. Peter's Burgundy. It's beautiful on the nail. It makes you feel very classic and vixen-y, and it finishes really nice on the nail, and it's just so pretty. And I've used it a couple of times in the bottles already. You can already like tell that I've used some of it. This is a polish that I definitely keep for special occasions. Like if I'm going out and I want a red nail, I'll do this by myself, and it just makes me feel like more womanly and feminine, and it's just, this is one of my favorites as well, like all-time favorites. These are all like my favorite reds, but it's probably in the top 5 as well. Again, we're going to take one step darker, and it is Isla by Zoya. This is sort of a more Christmassy metallic red. It is a blackened red, but it's kind of screams holiday to me just because it looks like a red satin ribbon. The formula for this is really nice as well. I generally like Zoya nail polishes. I have a lot of favorite Zoyas that are not red, sort of more colors, bright colors. But this is one of my favorite Zoyas, and it's just, again, it just looks like a red satin ribbon. It's very rich and sort of comforting because it's a little Christmassy. So I like this one. So I reach for this one a lot when I'm kind of in the mood for a darker red. Along the same lines is Love You So Much by OPI, which was from the same collections as Smitten with Mittens. This is just a little bit darker than Isla and a little bit more berry toned, not quite as bright of a red as Isla was. This is Isla, this is Love You So Much. And this is just kind of one of those colors that when you say like red, dark red shimmer, this is kind of like the perfect color for that. And even just the name is super cute. So that is Love You So Much by OPI. My last two ones are darker reds again. This is Monroe by Picture Polish, and it is just a vixen-y dark wine red color with hollow shimmer in it. I have a Nail of the Week post, and I'll link that down below. But it's that classic, I mean, it says classic Hollywood icon on here, but it's that classic darker Vampy red, but with just a little kick of a currant flavor to it. It's got that hollow shimmer. It's very delicate. So from far away, it just looks like a very vixen-y red nail, but up close you can see it's a little bit more currant and a little bit more, it's got a little bit more of like a young girl attitude versus just your standard old Hollywood red nail to it. And then the last one, the darkest one, and actually I lied, I had 2 more after that one. The last ones are my darkest ones, and these are actually 2 really recent purchases. This one is Every Month is Oktoberfest by OPI, and it has a purple base, but when you layer it, it becomes this really, really rich red and brown and purple shimmer. So I'm putting it in the red video because it looks more red when you layer it. But it's just super, I don't even know, it's just perfect for the fall because it's so rich and kind of rusty, but that red tone really comes through and flashes in the light, and it's gorgeous. So this is from the Germany collection. I said I wasn't going to buy anything from the Germany collection, and then I saw Scrangy's post of it, and then I saw it in real life, and I was like, I have to have it. So yeah, that is Every Month is Oktoberfest, and you can actually still get these pretty available to everyone. And then my very last one is the darkest red that I have, and it is Let It Bleed by Deborah Lippmann. This was from the True Blood collection, and it is your vampy, very, very dark, mysterious, sexy red color. And it looks kind of brown on screen right now, but when you put it on, it's just, the base of it is a very, very rich sort of Merlot color, which is funny because in True Blood, Lafayette in season 1 of True Blood, Lafayette goes for Merlots. But anyway, that was a useless True Blood tangent. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, kudos to you. But yeah, this is just, not only is Deborah Lippmann my favorite like brand, nail polish brand, but there are a ton of colors like this out there. But this one to me, just because it's my favorite brand, and because it's associated with my like favorite show, and just I found that the formula of this is much nicer. It dries super glossy. It's opaque in 2 coats, so sometimes with dark colors like this, you kind of have to layer them for a while and then they get kind of sticky on your nail. This was perfect for me, so this is my favorite dark Vampy red. She has a couple of other colors called Single Ladies, and I think there's another one that's really close to this. And the new China Glaze collection has a color really close to this, and Essie has a color really close to this, but just mentally for me, this is my absolute favorite of the very, very dark Vampy reds. So yeah, that is my favorite reds video. I would love to know what some of your favorite red nail polishes are, so please comment down below. And also, again, please check out Holly's channel. She's an amazing resource for things, for new colors to try and such, and she loves nail polish as much as I do. So I think that is enough incentive for you guys to go check her out and to subscribe to her. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.